welcome to my channel. Welcome to another unboxing of 2 of these. Yes, I know I've been a bit slack. I do apologize. Life has gotten in the way and things said and all that kind of jazz. So, if you're not already subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing and ring the bell for a notification when I upload a video next, because they are usually on some kind of pattern, or at least they used to be, but they're not lately. So I'm not going to make too many big promises, but I would like to get more regular schedule happening. This is a box from my local needle shop, Stitch in Time. It's a random act of kindness that I was given, and I'm very much appreciative. And it is the 12 Days of Christmas Advent box. So I'm doing this in the real 12 Days of Christmas, after Christmas, between Christmas and the Feast of the Epiphany, which is the 6th of January. So I've just done some calculating, and I have just the 2 to open. I thought I had 3, so so bad. Oh my goodness. I've just seen what day 6 is. Okay. Look. It's Gingerbread Man. And that's just the business. It's going to go with my tea. Like, yay. Joys. Okay, day number 5. Ooh. Oh, this is by a friend of mine and a friend at the shop. This is by Melissa. Melissa is Fancy Fabrics. She does dyeing, and if you've been watching my channel for any length of time, you'll see some of the pieces that she's dyed for me. She's dyed either custom pieces, or she has got a dye that is similar enough to what I need, and she has been able to get me the piece that I need like in next to no time. So she was able to help out with some amazing pieces for frogwarts. So she has done a scissor fob, or a bag fob, or whatever the heck you want to hang it on fob. Now, the thing with Melissa is she doesn't use the metal clips, because the metal clips actually wear the colouring off on scissors. So she makes a point of using soft catches or soft ribbon for going onto a scissors, so that it's not going to strip the paint off the scissors. So if you do make these, keep that in mind. It is a trick that maybe she does that not so many other people might do, and that's the reasoning behind it. So it's not all metal, and it won't strip your scissors of their gorgeous colours, especially when you get pretty scissors like I get in the Black Needle Society. So that's just the last 2. The new year has rolled over, and I know it's been since the new year since I've actually spoken. It's actually only the 2nd now, but it feels like it's almost a week after the new year. Okay, that's weird. So New Year's Eve, Sophie and I went to the beachfront, the waterfront, so that we could watch the fireworks across the river. So the fireworks are done over in the city, but there's vantage points that you can have on what we call the eastern shore, so it's the opposite side of the river. And we just hunkered down on the beach. There was tons of people all over the place, cars everywhere. It was just ridiculous. So we had parked a distance away, had got there super early, so it was, you know, still daylight. So she's running around on the foreshore, and we're just sitting there watching the sun going down, watching it getting darker, and waiting for the fireworks to happen. And oh my goodness, when they happened, it was just like, wow. And unfortunately, my phone wasn't charged, so it ran out probably halfway through the fireworks show. So then it was just a case of, okay, phone's gone, just watch it and enjoy it. And it was absolutely amazing. They do a kids' fireworks show at 9:30 when it's dark, and then they do an adults one at midnight, which I can actually see from the house. So that's kind of cool, but not that I was paying a huge amount of attention at midnight, but I did stick my head out. Because when we got home I think it took us half an hour to get home, which is crazy because we're not that far from the area. But between traffic and everything else, and getting ice creams late at night, as you do because it's New Year's Eve, we got home and there was people having parties around us and noise and everything else. So I ended up taking all the paddies inside except one. One wouldn't come to me, so she had to suffer the night. And Maka got to come inside as well. because he was looking like he was fretting. So I think when the fireworks were going off, he was looking at me on the bed. He kind of jumped up on the bed and it was like, Mom, help me. But he was okay. But I did think the Joeys would probably be going off with more people doing fireworks nearby the house. I'm going to kill that cat. Hold, please. That was one of those situations where the cat was drinking the milk and I could see that he had his head buried into the glass, and if you moved it, the thing would just spill on all the wrong things. And it was just like, no, this is not happening. He's a pest. He knocked glasses of water over, which now he's dipping into. Oh my lord, this cat's going to give me a heart attack. And now he's probably going to go lie in the sink. Do you, any of you have actually some strange behaviours of pets? Weirdo. Today has been a day of wildlife stuff, and that's been good. I've had 2 new babies come into the house to buddy up with my 2 babies, and I've got my bigger ones all outside. I actually brought Tilly in tonight, picked her up thinking she was one of the bigger of the babies because she's the one that's lost the weight, but ended up forcing a bottle down into her because she fights it. And anyway, she took the bottle. I'm giving her a night of rest inside because she came up to me for a cuddle when I was in the pen, and I was like, you look like you just want to rest, girl, so I'm going to bring you in so there's no fighting. So she's in having a night on her own, and she's snuggled up on one of the cocoons that we have. The babies have been split up into size appropriate buddies, and they're kind of keeping their distance at this stage, which is normal. As they go on, they'll probably squabble a bit and buddy up a bit and just kind of go, hey, you've got a pouch, I want to share your pouch, and they'll jump in and out of each other's pouches, and we'll see what happens with those. But yeah, 2 boys I got today, so they are LJ, Little John. He's actually an L, not a J, but he's Little John, LJ. And M. I haven't got an M name actually chosen yet, and I've got their rough weights, but I will be doing a full weight regime tomorrow to mark where my paddies are all at. And my ones that are outside are still on milk. They're lapping and doing really, really well on that. And today they actually got the full run of the yard. And I don't think they took much advantage of it. 1 or 2 of them were further down in the grass, but not everyone had gone venturing down into the grass. So it's interesting. I might have to spend some time out with them tomorrow while they're on free play and get them out. But for some reason we didn't. We were busy just doing stuff, and the day just ran away with us today, as it tends to do when you're doing nothing much, as it happens. So yeah, now in the States, do you have hot cross buns as a popular food choice? Is that something that you guys do for Easter? Because over here in Australia, Easter hot cross buns go on sale on Boxing Day, the day after Christmas. It's quite crazy. But oh my God, they're delicious. And then they do chocolate chip, and they do chocolate, and they do brioche now, and they've done a caramilk, which is like a caramel chocolate. Which is sickly sweet. I don't like those ones. They do the fruit ones, they do no fruit ones, they do the gluten-free, they do the gluten-free in the fruitless and the fruity, and I don't know if they do a chocolate chip in the gluten-free. They do an apple and cinnamon, and there's no regard really for Easter. They put the cross on from the get-go. It's not even Lent. There's, it's all about just getting the sales for selling the buns. And to get an ordinary fruit bun that tastes very similar to a hot cross bun, it actually costs more. The hot cross buns sell for cheaper for the amount that you get. And I don't know how, they must be raking in the money on bread products or dough products from a overhead point of view, but oh my goodness, they are pretty lush. So mine just get thrown into the freezer, except my freezer's not big enough for a whole year's stash of hot cross buns, and they're a hot favourite here. And they're so good when you throw them into the air fryer and warm them through. So I've got my time down pat now with putting them in the air fryer frozen, and they just bake very lightly, and then it sits in there for another 3 minutes because I just let it sit there for a little bit if I don't forget about it completely. I've done that before. And the chocolate chips all melt, and it warms right through to the center, and it gets this kind of crunchy topping, and it's just amazing. Air fryer is the best thing I ever got in my kitchen. I use it in abundance. It's really good. So yeah, let me know. Do you actually have hot cross buns over in the States? Something I'm not entirely sure of whether or not it's there. Another couple of days off work. My God, this week is already flying through. It's Wednesday tomorrow. I'm going to be like back at work, and it's like, oh, where's the week gone? Yeah, joys. Just one of those things. Start of the year, and it's already coming in at a fair trot. All right, I'll let you go though. Tomorrow we will have day 4. I don't know what it is. It's in the box behind me. I have moved things around, so I've handled it. It's small. All I know is it's a small envelope. It's like one of these, folded over. It's not a big and chunky. Day 1 is a big, full size of the box item. So that will be interesting what we get as we get closer to the Christmas, well, not the Christmas Day gift, but the, actually, I don't know which one was supposed to be opened first. I don't think it mattered. But I started at 12 on this one, and I'm working down to 1, just in case the Christmas Day gift is the biggest portion of it, but we'll wait and see. So I'm going to go. I'm going to drink my tea, which is just brewed, and I am going to eat the gingerbread man in peace without Sophie. And shush, don't tell her. She will get the candy cane that he's holding. I'll be able to get that, yeah, because it's separate. These, I don't know if these are the gingerbread company. I don't know. They look familiar though. Maybe they're just Woolies ones. I don't know. Doesn't matter. They're yummy. I am a big fan of gingerbread. We never got a gingerbread house this year. Again, time ran away with us, and we didn't need the gingerbread, and we certainly didn't need all the icing that comes with it. So, yeah, there's that. All right. Talk to you soon. Ring the bell for notification for when I upload a video next, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. May the road rise up to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face, and the rain fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand.